event. Today we have invited Vice Minister of Commerce and Deputy China International Trade Representative Wang Shouwen, as well as the Vice Governor of Fujian Province, Guo Ningning, and Mr. Liu Dianxun, as well as Lin Jian, representatives from the city of Xiamen. Altogether, they will bring to us information about the 21st CIFIT CIFIT and also take your questions. Now, I'd like to give the floor to Mr. Wang Shouwen. Thank you very much, friends of the media. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today is a great pleasure for me to be here together with Madam Guo Ningning as well as the other two colleagues to participate in this briefing press conference concerning the 21st China International Fair for Investment and Trade CIFIT. On behalf of our Ministry of Commerce as well as the organizing committee of CIFIT, I'd like to say thank you to all of you for your long-term support and attention attached to this event. The CIFIT, which is an abbreviation for China International Fair for Investment and Trade. This event has been organized in the past with great success for 20 sessions already. It's the national level major exhibitions, and it's also a great symbol of our investment and trading events. After 20 years of development, today it has become a gala for international tradings. This year, between the 8th and 11th of September, the 21st session of CIFIT will be organized in Xiamen city of Fujian Province. And this year also marks the first year for the application of the 14th five-year plan period. And the organization of this session of CIFIT will definitely support the better distribution and the circulation of the resources and elements at home and abroad, and also contribute to the domestic and international cycles. It can also contribute to the development of a new stage of development. During the organization of the 20th CIFIT, President Xi has issued a letter of congratulation to the event. He has made his intention very clear that he would like to make this event a very important platform for opening up towards the outside world. And this time we will continue to follow the spirit set by President Xi and also make our platform of CIFIT more global. We will give more attention to the participants from RCEP countries as well as the Belt and Road Initiative countries. We will work together with the other international organizations. At the same time, we will be more professional, introduce more professional organizations to join our event. At the same time, we also have the online demonstration, which is a kind of cloud version. So in that regard, it means that the science and technology, especially the IT technologies, would play a bigger role. In the meanwhile, we will not lose sight of the importance of the brand making, and we will publish the information for the investment promotion, authoritative release of information, as well as the investment trend discussion. This time, at a new stage of development of the economy, we have dedicated 130,000 square meters of area for the exhibition. We have a huge diversity of the activities covered by this event and with a huge number of participants. We are deeply convinced that we can make our voices heard by the organization of the CIFIT, and also we can contribute our parts to the world economic recovery. Major events for the CIFIT: the 2021 International Investment Forum, during which the major political leaders and economic stars will be invited to spread the information of confidence and optimism and also seek for the common ground for the mutually beneficial cooperation. We will also organize the on-site demonstration events, during which we will share with all the participants the new trends in this sector, and also we will share the experiences with one another. And we will also organize joint meetings for all the investment-related organizations and also the innovation forums for major cities' mayors. For the first time, we will publish the National Report for the Development of Chinese Enterprises, and we will also organize events to support the development of Chinese enterprises, and also for the enterprises and entrepreneurs coming from the Taiwan region, they will also be invited to join our event. And for the first time, we will organize the first session of the working group meeting among the investment organizations from China and foreign countries, and also innovation forums. We will also put some of the focuses of the forums on green development and low carbon economies, and some other representatives from the other provinces will also organize their own versions of promotion. So in general, we have a huge diversity of events within the framework of the CIFIT this time. So all of you are welcome to join this event on site and also help us to share this news with your audience and viewers. And now I'd like to give the floor to Madam Guo Ningning. Friends of the media, good afternoon. Together with Vice Mayor Lin Jian from Xiamen City, it's a great honor for us to participate in this briefing press conference for the 21st CIFIT. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all of you, especially those from the media, for your long-term care for the development of our province and especially for the organization of this event. Just now, Vice Minister has briefed all of you the basic information about this event. And for our side, for the Fujian Province and the Xiamen City, we have also attached a high attention to the organization of this event. We have mobilized the whole sectors within our province, and we worked under the guidelines of the MOFCOM. We have 4 priorities. First of all, for the organization and design of this event, we'd like to make the focus very clear, especially the message spread by President Xi during the 20th session of the CIFIT. We will make it a high-level event and high-quality event, and also make it a platform for the double-way investment. Today, at a new stage of development, we will embrace new opportunities for development. And since we have just declared open the first year for the application of the 14th five-year plan period, so we will put more focus on the promotion of double-way investment promotion. For the 2021 investment report and also utilization of the FDI during the 14th five-year plan period, those documents related would be published during this event. And also for the BRICS countries, New Industry Revolution, and also the Silk Road Forum, and economic cooperation across the Taiwan Strait, as well as the summit for the BRI countries will also meet the public. We also put the focus on digital economy, low carbon economy, as well as the other sectors related with the reduction of the CO2 emission, internet development, and biology-related development, etc. For the projects, resources, elements, as well as the capital, we'd like to set up the bridges of connection so that the good projects could also find their pinpoint best match. And we also have online and offline activities. We want to make this event really smart. That means we have not only an offline version, we also have the online cloud event. For example, the cloud connection, cloud negotiation, cloud discussion, cloud signature of contracts, and also online cloud conferences, so that you can have multiple possibilities to sign the contract with the possible partners. And even after the closure of this event, the cooperation would definitely continue on with this online version of the platform. For the 130,000 square meters of the exhibition area, we will make full use of that. Today, we have invited more than 200 representatives from the Fortune 500 enterprises and also international organizations. We have also invited participants from the BRICS country and the BRI countries. And more than 5,000 enterprises will send their deputies and representatives to join our event on site. Philippines would be a major country to be represented, and also the Qinghai region of our country would also be leading the trend. We have a very detailed plan for the organization. We will guarantee that all the details are checked and also all the services are in place to serve our people so that they can have really a fruitful event. Friends of the media, over the past 30 years, CIFIT has already recognized a very enriched path of development. And during his workdays in the province, President Xi has also contributed a lot to the organization of the event. And for 4 times, he's been nominated as the leader, the president of the organizing committee of the CIFIT. And we will bring forward this tradition and we will make it a golden key to the further collaboration in the investment. Earlier this year, during his visit to the province, President Xi made clear 4 important directions and also 4 priority tasks. Especially, he attached the focus to the establishment of a modern industrial system and also the integration of the service system to the provincial economy. And we will also make greater strides in exploring new possible ways to facilitate the cross-strait collaboration in the economic sector. We will be very practical in our work and also apply the guidelines set by President Xi. This year, the GDP of this province has already picked up and we have maintained a very stable economic growth rate. For the first half of this year, import and export of our province has reached $860 billion. We will continue to use the CIFIT as a very important investment platform and opportunity to reach a higher standard and higher quality economic growth, so that our province could also contribute our part to the further global economic recovery. And I hope that you would continue to support and pay attention to the development of our province. And you are always the guest. Welcome to our province to join this event. And now the floor is open to your questions. Before raising a question, please identify yourself. I'm from CCTV. As we know that last session, the 20th CIFIT was organized in 2018. So it's been 3 years that we are embracing a new version, and 3 years passed with a lot of changes brought to our real life. So what is the highlight for this session of CIFIT? Thank you very much for your question. Last session was organized in the year 2018. I still remember that during that session, President Xi has delivered a letter of congratulations to the event. And this year, we're about to embrace the opening of the 21st session of CIFIT. Of course, we will be very serious with the organization, and we will bring forward the spirit of President Xi. For the design of the activities and models of organizations, as well as in other aspects, we have already formed new features, or you can call it new highlights. First of all, we put the focus on going global, and we would like to serve the national strategy for development. For this year's CIFIT, we put the focus on international cooperation. We will organize the Forum for International Cooperation on the Maritime Transportation and Maritime Silk Road, and also the Summit for the New Sectors Development, as well as the other activities for the demonstration. All those events would serve as a platform to promote the application of the Belt and Road Initiative and also the RCEP. On this platform, of communication, more projects would pop up, and we can also expect to see tighter collaboration among the countries. For the BRI countries, our sub-countries, as well as the BRICS countries, we have sent invitations to the participants and people interested. It is estimated that more than 120 countries and regions would send their delegations of participants to join our events. And the second feature or second highlight is that we will go into the depth to improve the effectiveness of the negotiation for trade. This year, for the exhibition and meetings, we give equal access to all those activities so that the resources from different sides could be conversed and then distributed and circulated among the participants. We have the exhibition, negotiations, as well as the seminars for discussion. For the projects, we have first of all made a collection. It is estimated that more than 800 delegations of participants and as many as 5,000 participants to join this event. We have set up a specialized exhibition area for the financial investment and services, where we can find organizations specialized in the financial services, and more professional participants will join our events, so that this time you can see that our services are more detailed so that they can really enjoy a fruitful event. The third highlight is that we would like to create a brand of CIFIT. In this year's CIFIT, we are actually doing an adaptation to the local and international environments and the status quo. On this platform, we will organize the Internet Summit and also the Innovation of Green Technology Summit, as well as the exhibition. We will also organize the China-US Collaboration Forum for Green Technology, as well as the events with the participation of entrepreneurs coming from the other side of the Taiwan Strait. We also have the meetings and the project matchmaking events to enable more collaboration and communication among interested investors. And today we have also given equal attention to the low carbon and green technology, digital economy, so that we have actually set a tone for the guidance to those industries. On the basis of the past experience, we will also apply the technologies, especially the digital ones, to enable the whole event. For the online and offline versions, they will be combined so that the enterprises could get the opportunity to exhibit their products throughout the whole year for 365 years. That's why we say, even after the closure of this event, your exhibition and participation will continue. Thank you. I'm from the Daily Economic News. Today we have already the regular control of COVID-19. Many exhibitions have adopted this double way of organization, for example, the combination of online and offline. So what kind of innovations have you made? I will take that question. Thank you for raising this question. Of course, today, due to COVID-19, many overseas investors and representatives of organizations could not be on the site to join our event in person. That's why we have decided to innovate a little bit the organization, so that we can correspond to the regular measures for the control of COVID-19 and also continue with our work. Last year, On the 8th of September 2020, for the first time, we have made our online platform public. That is a mobile version. We have also live streamed this event of Summit and online. You can also have access to the windows of services. You can also join the negotiations for doing business with your partners. After the launching of this mobile version of the CIFIT since last year, millions of investors have already applied this application, this digital tool. So this has helped to accelerate the digital transformation. This year, again, we have upgraded this digital cloud platform. And with all the past experience, we are better at this tool. First of all, we have multiple terminal matrix of online services. First of all, on the basis of that mobile application, we have also developed a mini program with the mobile phones. So together, combined with the official account with WeChat and also the website, we have formed a closed loop. And that is also what we call the online matrix of services. You can select just one out of those 4 possibilities with only one click. You can have access to all the information related to the CIFIT and also the other projects available on this platform. With this platform, you can also do the cloud-based connection, exhibition, negotiation, and chat with your partners. Thanks to the new technologies today, we have enabled all these online activities. Second, we made our conferences smarter. We have used the online technologies and systems to manage the organization of our events. For example, the seminars offline will be managed online. We have this online system to collect information and the demands and requests from the participants. We will make smarter recommendations to our users. By doing that, we make our event smarter and make our services better targeted. And third, we have set up this digital platform in order to collect the policies for doing business and also preferential policies and rules from different areas of the country. We will also publish the speeches and also the data shared by the speakers during the summit and seminars. So today, if you want to look for projects or for resources or for capital, you can always know a place to go. Governments can have a channel to find good projects, and the projects could also find a way to reach to the capital side. So I believe that with the application of this new technology, we can reach a higher level of organization. Thank you. I'm from the China Review of Hong Kong, SAR. Over the past years, what is the role played by CIFIT to facilitate the economic collaboration across the Taiwan Strait, and what is your plan this time? So this is also a topic closely connected to our province, so I'd like to take that one. CIFIT will be organizing the city of Xiamen, which is very close to the Taiwan region. So we are very close neighbors. We are located to the 2 sides of the Taiwan Strait. So CIFIT, with this organization, has played a very important role in getting the ties of economic collaboration closer across the strait. The actual direct investment from the Taiwan investors reached $31 billion. And with the CIFIT organization, we can also make it a platform of demonstration to the investors of Taiwan region how fast we have reached in the economic side. And CIFIT could serve as a bridge of connection and also a strategic platform for collaboration. Since the establishment of CIFIT, we have welcomed the participation of a huge number of investors from Taiwan region. For example, for each edition of CIFIT, we can accommodate like 3,000 investors from this region, and we will also organize the procurement event for the agricultural products from the Taiwan region, as well as the other similar events for investment and trade. I believe that today's CIFIT has become a very good platform for the collaboration in the economic and trade sector across the Taiwan Strait. In recent years, we have suffered a lot from the COVID-19. Still, we are happy to see that the trade and investment between the mainland and Taiwan region have reached a new height, and we have registered a fast development against the trend. The General Chamber of Commerce of Taiwan region has also played a very important role, and many other unities have also joined this trend. They have also organized similar events to invite mainland investors to join their fairs. So we have double-way channels of collaboration. And for this edition of the CIFIT, we're about to see more than 100 delegations of investors coming from the Taiwan region. And I'm confident that with the participation of these investors coming from the Taiwan region, we can achieve a bigger success with this year's CIFIT. Thank you. I'm from the press from Taiwan region. CIFIT is a major event at national level. MOFCOM is one of the major authorities to oversee this organization of the event. What role will you play during organization? Thank you for your question. Investment Promotion Bureau under the MOFCOM is a very important unit of service under the MOFCOM, and we are specialized for the promotion of project collaboration and also the industrial collaboration across the border. This time we have played important role in three aspects. First of all, we would like to concretize the efforts in order to upgrade our brand of the CIFIT. In the early days, we have collaborated together with the organizing committee of CIFIT to make out a plan. Second, we have worked very hard to coordinate the collaboration and communication between the MOFCOM as well as the other participating units. We have actually 50 units of work engaged in the organization. And for the MOFCOM, we have not only the ministry to join the organization, but also the other offices and branches of services located in other places to share their contribution. And third, as a major body for the promotion of trade and investment, we have worked very hard to make our services more targeted and more professional. So really, we hope that our progress of work could also benefit the participants of this year's CIFIT. So this time, in order to make our brand more professional, we have done three things. First of all, the organization of this event of communication between the investment organizations from China and foreign countries. Talking about the major functions of our bureau, we will facilitate the communication of the investment promotion bodies at home and abroad. This year, we have invited representatives from the embassies and also the consulates from foreign countries in China to participate in this affair. And also, we have invited the representatives from the investment promotion organizations from foreign countries. And this time, we have applied the model of 1+5. We will organize in total 50 activities. For the first 5 major events, we will put the focus on the new energy, the automobile, and new emerging industries and the hotspot industries between China and Europe and China, Japan, South Korea, etc. For many of the participating countries, this is a very good opportunity for them to deepen the collaboration. And there's another important event organized in the model of 1+3. We have invited Germany, the UK, and also Japan to participate in this event. They will share with us the major trends of the emerging industries, and the other 3 related activities include biopharmaceutical, integrated circuits, and also the digital economy. For those emerging sectors, we would like to study their major trend of development recently. And also, we'd like to go into the details to see the personal development within those regions, and we would like to set up the bridge of connection for the people working in these areas to meet each other and also to make an acquaintance. And another event is the 2021 Summit of Mayors, with the major thing as the creation of a favorable environment for doing business for the mayors and also the leaders in charge of the business in the city, as well as the representatives from the key enterprises and also the experts will be invited to join this event. For the leaders of the cities, including the mayors, they will listen to the other people's opinion about improvement of the business environment. And also the city leaders, as well as the leaders of the enterprises, will also have a chance to communicate with each other. I'm convinced that with our work, we can make this platform more specialized and targeted so that they can better suit the demands of the participants. We will also make our work more professional. I hope that investors from home and abroad would join more actively in this activity, and they can take a good use of this platform to communicate with each other and thus enjoy benefits from this fair. Of course, just now Vice Minister Wang Shouwen has introduced so many other details about the event CIFIT, and for our bureau, of course, we will always be ready to serve the organization of the CIFIT. Next question, please. Thank you. I'm from the Economic Daily. In his letter of congratulations to the 20th CIFIT, President Xi had said that we would like to make CIFIT a very high-quality brand for the promotion of trade and investment. Could you please share with us by what measures you have made this year's session of CIFIT more professional? Thank you for mentioning that information of President Xi in his letter of congratulations to the CIFIT of the 20th session. He said that for the CIFIT, it has to be professional and high quality. This is a request from the highest leader of the country, and by being professional, we can also be more competitive in terms of an event for investment and trade promotion. For CIFIT, or China International Fair for Investment and Trade, this is an event organized by MOFCOM, and it's a specialized event for the promotion of investment and trade. So by its definition and nature, it's already a very professional one, a specialized one. So this year, by the 21st session of the CIFIT, talking about the exhibitions, we're about to dedicate 130,000 square meters, divided into two categories, one for investment promotion and another for the industrial development. For the investment promotion, we have set up services, exhibition spots, and also financial services. In these areas, we will invite participants from the lawyers' firms as well as the investment banks and the other financial service organizations, so the investors could receive very professional services in this dedicated area. This is one of the major highlights of our event this year. From the other area, the industrial development or the sectorial development, we will talk about the smart cities, biological medicine, and also the new forms of economy, digital economy, and AI. We will set up different divisions where all the participants could find their possible partners. According to the preliminary database of the CIFIT, a lot of professional participants have already get themselves registered. For 72,000 square meters, it's already occupied by our registered participants. And we have already received application from many individual investors and also organizations. The ICBC, China Mobile, China Telecom, China Unicom, and Noya Finance, Huawei, Aerospace, as well as Sinopharm. Many well-renowned enterprises have already applied for stands, and they will join this event for sure. This time, the organization of the CIFIT will also help to enable the double-way investment by exhibition and negotiation. We will offer a very good platform for communication among the SMEs. We will also organize the fund managers communication. So a huge number of managers of the investment funds will also join the city of Xiamen. Just now, I have also mentioned the major events of CIFIT. For example, the high level of summits and conferences. Some of the highlights, like the 2021 International Investment Forum, we have invited some professional participants. For example, the high leaders from the Belt and Road countries, from international organizations, from the international companies, as well as the other organizations. They will talk about the new opportunities that we face in a new era. In general, this year's CIFIT will embrace a very professional group of attendees. Altogether, we can join this high-quality professional discussion because we believe that you should give the job to the right person to do. And in order to be professional, it's without any doubt that we have to invite those professional participants to join us. And I believe that, of course, this year's CIFIT could have a very fruitful result. Thank you. I'm from the China News Agency. For Xiamen, the host city, how you can make sure that we can all join this fair CIFIT in a secured manner, because we have already talked about the regular mechanism of control of COVID-19. Thank you for your question. Since last year, against the background of COVID-19, We have already successfully organized the Festival for the Films and also the Xiamen-based investment and trade promotion, as well as the economic cooperation event across the Taiwan Strait. We have already accumulated a lot of experience for the organization of large-scale international events. This year, we will continue with our efforts so that we can put in place a very ordered and comfortable and secured environment for the CIFIT. I will give you details from 3 aspects. First of all, for the control of COVID. Xiamen is the 3rd largest port with the circulation of inbound and outbound people. After the outbreak of COVID-19, we have already received 300,000 inbound passengers, and we have successfully maintained that record of zero circulation of the cases from the imported passengers. And that is a very good achievement. Today, for the organization of the CIFIT, we had already elaborated a plan for the organization and also an emergency reaction plan. In general, we will not invite people from medium to high risk foreign countries to join the event in person at site. And also, according to the development of the status quo during this event, we will urge people to wear the mask, and also we will make sure the air circulation is always in place, and if possible and if necessary, we will urge people also to take the nucleic acid test. Second, for the participants coming from foreign countries, in order to satisfy their demands in joining our events, we have set up the online platform. We have the online cloud negotiation, cloud broadcasting, and live streaming, so that the wonderful moments will never be missed by the participants. For those that cannot join our event in person, we can also give them a free and convenient access online. Thirdly, for the guarantee work, since March of this year, we have already published regulations for the organization of the large scale of exhibitions and events. Today, we have this guaranteeing work commission led by the mayor of the city. For example, for the medical support, accommodation, transportation, and security checks. From universities like University of Xiamen, we have recruited more than 1,000 volunteers. That will help to accompany the going on of this organization of the event. I believe that our city has all the qualification and also enabling conditions to organize this event, and we can also make sure that this event will be a great one for all the participants, and all the guests will also fall in love with our city, and they will feel the friendship of the local people. I really hope that this year, by next September, you could join this event. Next question, please. I'm from the paper. Over the past 20 years and more, CIFIT has grown stronger with the continuous application of reform and opening up. This time, the organization of CIFIT, what kind of role will it play to facilitate the dual circulation? Fujian Province is one of the first provinces to open itself to the rest of the world in the country. We have made our province open even wider today to the rest of the world. For Fujian Province and also for the city of Xiamen, CIFIT has brought us global vision and open mindset, at the same time opportunities for further development. Today, we'd like to set up a new mechanism and structure for development at a new era with a higher quality. And from CIFIT, you can consider it as a symbol of the fast development and openness of the region and our city and province. We will continue to work under the guidance of President Xi, especially the message incorporated in the letters of congratulations during the 20th session. And we will continue to make CIFIT the platform for investment promotion, authoritative information release, and investment trend discussion. So as such an important platform, CIFIT at this new stage of development will apply new ideologies for development and economic growth. And we will become one of the major conjunctions for the domestic and international economic cycle. At the same time, we will bring into full play our strengths and edges. For example, we have so many residents going out to work and doing business across the globe. And by this platform of CIFIT, we can elaborate new plans of development and also help the projects to realize the matchmaking. We have already entered the first year of the 14th five-year plan period, and we will also set up new sectors. For example, one cluster for the industries with a value of more than 100 billion yuan, and 4 different phases of this value chain, from the production to the distribution to the final sales. We can form this cycle, and also finally we can expand this circle of economic development to cover the whole country and finally to be connected with that of the whole world. And also by organizing CIFIT, we can better serve the national strategy of development to deepen the application of reform and opening up policy. And by organizing CIFIT, we can continue to deepen our collaboration with international organizations. And also by the exhibition, we can help to deepen our ties with other RCEP countries and also the BRI, as well as apply the strategies for the carbon neutrality. And third, by this kind of platform, we can give a big supportive strength to the development of the BRI. We have 8 highlight projects to support the BRI. For example, the maritime development based on the BRI and also other related projects. For the key areas, we will attract more investors, and for the projects, we will try to connect them with the good partners. During the CIFIT, we will also organize the International Cooperation Summit for the Silk Road, Maritime Silk Road, and also the other matchmaking events for the projects. We can also make full use of the overseas Chinese originating from our province. They are now living in nearly every other foreign country in the whole world. We can invite them to come back to their hometown to make an investment, and they will be a pillar force in supporting this communication and collaboration. And finally, by the CIFIT, we can make our provincial economy a very open one. By this platform, we will showcase the characteristics of the key districts of Fujian Province, and more specifically in the Xiamen city. For the participants in this event, they will have this opportunity to embrace the well-targeted collaborators and partners. For all the important resources, they will all be incorporated into the establishment of a modern economic system, and they will also play a very important role in the future. So all in all, I believe that this CIFIT platform for the double-way investment means a lot for our province especially today that we are talking about a new development stage and we should adopt a new mindset for development. So that's why we will not lose sight of this double cycle of the economic growth, and we will also create a new chapter. Thank you very much, Vice Minister Wang Shouwen and Vice Governor Guo Ningning. So, friends of the media, you're all welcome to participate and join the event of CIFIT by September this year. That is all for today's press conference. Thank you.